Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Bryan Kohberger and just the thought of why was he interested in the house that he killed 4 people in. What was the obsession with this house? Now, when I first heard about this case, the rumors were that Bryan ate dinner or lunch at a place where 2 of the girls worked, 2 of the victims. And that was the first time he laid eyes on one of them. And he started stalking them, first on social media and then finding out where they lived. He would drive by their house. He would park behind the house and watch in the back windows. So this was how he first heard about them, is what the rumors were. So I don't know. I also heard that Kaylee was the target, that he was infatuated with Kaylee, and everyone else just happened to be there. But what if Ethan was the target? What if Bryan was interested in men? Because when you think about it, you haven't really heard of him having a lot of girlfriends. And perhaps he was confused because maybe his parents expected him to be a straight male. So maybe he did date some girls, but what if Ethan was his target? What if he had been watching Ethan at Ethan's house and he knew Ethan was going to be there that night? So that's what I want to talk about, because everyone just assumes Bryan is this alpha male, handsome man, which I disagree. To me, I guess because he reminds me so much of somebody I used to work with. I used to work with this man who was a housekeeper at a hotel, and I worked the front desk. And he looked so much like Bryan. His mannerisms are like Bryan, from what I can gather, on TV. And the housekeeper that I worked with was a homosexual. But it wasn't you could really tell he was one he wasn't flamboyant. He wasn't open. But he had told me he was. And what if Bryan is? And, maybe he hates women. Maybe Bryan is disgusted with women. Maybe he liked Ethan and was just so angry that Ethan was dating Xana. So he just, in his mind, Ethan did something on social media. It just made him so mad. because these people like Bryan are crazy, you know? They have in their mind possibly a fake relationship going on. So in his mind, he is in a relationship with Ethan. Ethan posts on social media, you know, maybe an anniversary of him and Xana, maybe something that made Bryan think things are getting more serious. And Bryan starts his planning that he wants to kill Ethan. And he wants to kill Xana. And everyone else was just there in the way. And he killed them too. And he would have killed Dylan and Bethany if they had come out of their rooms, possibly. But Bryan does not strike me as a straight man. And this is just theory, because I want to think of everything. Like, none of us know the motive. None of us really know who was the target. So why aren't we discussing that the target could have been Ethan? Like, why not?
You told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade